So now we're going to sharpen our universal. It's similar in respect to the cutting edges of the posterior sickle, but we have a toe instead, shaped rounded, and it scoops under like so. See? Versus the point. So there's a difference. Tip toe. Okay, so now we're going to go around the toes with our universal. Again, we have our little guide, triangle guide. 11, 12, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, okay? And we're going to be using the 11, 12, and then we're going to do 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock for the toe. Okay, a little different for the toe, and I'll show you how to do that. So now we get situated. I get comfortable with my elbow, making sure that I have in my non-dominant hand and my thumb is around the shank of the opposite end I'm sharpening, and my fingers are on the edges, clearly out of the way of our sharpening and cutting edges. So we tuck our instrument, our card right into that corner, just like that. We move it over to the 1 o'clock angulation, and we start off with the heel, middle, and again, you start off making sure the face is parallel, face is parallel. Start off at 12 o'clock, then angle it to the 1 o'clock, sliding down, heavier on the downstroke, then the upstroke is light, and middle and toe. When I come around the toe, there's a few ways to do this. I can come around so that I'm sitting at an angle and I just meet the middle point of the toe. Then when I do the opposite side, I'll get the other half. I'll show you another way to do it too. So again, we do the opposite side. We start off at 12, angle the card at an 11 o'clock, making sure the face is parallel now. We want to make sure that, and if it isn't, we have to tip it down, not keep the toe up, because we don't want to ruin the nice cutting edge that we're going to create. Okay, 12 o'clock, angle at 11, heel, middle, and toe. Okay, you can come around like so if you'd like, and round off if you have to. Okay, sometimes we have to sharpen the back of it. It's not actually sharpening it, but we're recontouring it to keep it so that we do, in fact, have a rounded back, not a squared off one, because this is the end, the back side of this, the back of it is going under the sulcus. Okay. Then we flip our instrument. Again, we have to find a comfortable position for the opposite side. Start off with the face that is parallel to the countertop. The card is at 12 o'clock now. We angle it off at a 1 o'clock. And we tilt it slightly so that it's at 2 o'clock. To the opposite end. Lean the card over to 11 o'clock. Heel, middle, and toe. You see how I'm kind of rounding this over like that? There is another way to do it. You have to be very careful when you're doing that, though. You can place your toe at a 3 o'clock angulation so that the face is parallel. You have to make sure when you're leaning it this way, this face and this toe is pointing at 3 o'clock, right here, 3 o'clock. You see? Parallel though. You start off on the corner at 2 o'clock. And you work your way around the toe. It might be easier to start off that way. Okay? And then you flip the instrument. This might be a little bit harder, but you can angle it like so, but make sure your face is parallel. Start off like so. And you can use and turn your hand too, as long as the face is parallel, remaining parallel. It's all about keeping parallel. Then you remove your wires. And test it out with your test stick. Heel, middle, toes all the way around the toe, the opposite side as well. Okay. I'm doing it sideways, but remember, we have to lean into this slightly at a 70-degree angle because it's not self-angulated like our curets are, our area-specific curets. This is a curet, but it's a universal, meaning the face is at a 90. But we test stick around the whole entire toe, heel, middle, toe, toe, toe. So we have little zones in our toe, as your book depicts as well.